top of the morning to you. Let's become a princess. I wet my face, washed it, and now gonna go ahead. Let's apply our moisturizer, and then we'll go right in with the vitamin C oil. Okay, it's like a serum. It's kind of expensive. It's like 30, no, not 30. It's like 20 bucks though. All right, go ahead, rub that in, and then bring it down. Okay, I have a little bit of leftover eye makeup. I'm not gonna freak out about it. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I'll make sure I get it before I go to sleep tonight. Okay, let's do some sunscreen. Best way to do your sunscreen and make sure you have enough is do 3 fingers of sunscreen, and then you know that you should have enough to cover your neck and your face, and hopefully your chest a little bit too, all around. Because even if you can't see the sun, the UV rays and all of that can get you. And skin cancer is really common these days. Like, I think number 2 in most common cancers. So we should all be wearing sunscreen, regardless of skin color or skin texture. Then I'm gonna do some hydrating grip primer. This is like a Neutrogena drugstore one, and I only tried primer once before getting this, and the one that I'd gotten before, it sucked. This one though, I find that it kind of helps to fill in my pores a little bit, and that just helps my makeup to sit on my skin more smoothly. I'm just gonna fan my face a little bit. And then let's start with face makeup. I'm gonna do some concealer. This is Milani. And I could never find the right tone of foundation, so I just use this instead. And I don't need too much. This will just kind of help break up my dark circles under my eyes. The red here, a little bit of red hair. Dip, dip. I have some acne scars. Okay. And then, while that marinates, I'm going to get a little fluffy brush, and I'm going to set it with some powder. This is Super Stay 24 hours. I don't believe it. I don't think it stays for 24 hours, but it stays good enough, you know? I mean, I just do stuff and it seems to be fine. And honestly, a nice reason to not have too much foundation on or too much concealer is that if you're like me and you live somewhere hot and you sweat a bit, you don't have to worry as much if you're going to have like a weird streak, if you itch your nose or your cheek or something. So honestly, like, that's a big reason why I don't wear as heavy makeup. It's just because I like it to look natural in person and not make me feel like self-conscious about it like getting messed up, you know? Yeah. Okay. Oh, cute. Okay, cute. Okay. All I have to do is turn on my extra light, and the lighting is a lot better. What the heck? Let's do some blush now. I have this Cream Milani Cheek Kiss blush. 140 Rose Romance is what it's called. How lovely. I think that was way too much because this holds a good pigment. I'm just gonna use my fingers and let's do. A lady in a video on YouTube told me that if you place your blush up like this, then it will look really good and it will help to make your face like not look like blocky or something. I don't know. This feels a little crazy, you know. Kind of looks a little bit like war makeup that they would do in the Cherokee and Choctaw tribes, but it's like, it's smooth out. It's fine. Who cares? Even if it did, because that would be actually pretty cool if I could pull that off. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go in with some Milani bronzer. I use quite a bit of Milani stuff. I just kind of like the shades of stuff for my skin tone, and I try to use my products until they're all gone before I replace them. But I don't do that perfectly. I have like 3 makeup bags out here right now, but I've had this makeup for a while, and I wonder if it's expired. But last month, my eye got infected, and I think it was because of my makeup. I think like I slept in my makeup, and then I had removed my makeup with coconut oil, and the coconut oil blocked my eye pore, and so it got a sty, and then it got infected in the sty, and that was crazy. So I've been trying to not put makeup like in my tight line, like in next to my eyeball, you know. Now that my foundation stuff is done, I'm gonna go straight into my eyebrows. Yeah. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. brow lift. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. Now I'm gonna use this little spoolie, and I'm going to comb it out a bit, just like so, because I like the look. Then I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to flatten it down a bit, make it look a little more groomed. And then I have this Brett Brow by Brett Freeman Duo Shade Eyebrow Powder. I've been using the dark brown a lot. And then I just start by framing the outside of the brow like this. Okay. And honestly, when it comes to brows, I go with the motion of the ocean. I don't know if that means what I think it means, but I don't fight the natural curvature and growth pattern of my brows. I'm like, okay, well, God decided that my eyebrows should be shaped like this, and you know, I think that he is very wise, and so I'm not gonna try to go out here and fight what my brows were supposed to be. Just gonna help define it a bit, you know. And I do recommend, for a more natural look, that you do that. You just kind of go with what you got going on. I really had to learn that lesson in renovating my house as well, you know. It's like, as far as interior design preferences go, my favorite interior design style would be called Japan D, which is a mixture between simplistic Japanese interior design mixed with Scandinavian, I believe it's Scandinavian, Scandi interior design. And it's just kind of like pretty minimalistic, but it holds a lot of signatures of like nature and neutral tones, and it's not very cluttered, and I like that. You know, my mother, she always kind of tended towards, my biological mother tended towards like hoarding things, and my adopted mom tended towards overconsumption quite a bit. And now that I have my own space, my own home, I like to try, I don't perfectly do this, but I like to try to, you know, keep the things that have a home, you know, and make sure that everything that I have has a home, or maybe it doesn't need to have its home with me and I can just, you know, give it away or donate it and stuff like that, right? Okay, I think that looks pretty natural. It looks like, oh, that look like her brows, but maybe like a little more defined, you know? Like really shape the face, you know? You know? All right, brows are done. This is the fun part, okay? This is the fun part. Wait, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to lightly contour my nose. Let's do that. And the way I will do that is I will just use my handy dandy little bronzer, and I'm gonna use my handy dandy little fluffy brush. I'm just gonna do little cutesy swirls, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna, and then I'm just gonna like that. Okay, okay, okay. Very nice. It's a good nose. I can smell very well. I don't think I have any obstructions. I don't have issues when I'm running. My nose works very well. Thank you, nose. Thank you, face. Do a good thing by staying on my face. Yeah. That's good. Okay, now we're moving forward. I'm gonna start with my lips. I like this little Sachi lip liner. Gonna do the top lip. This is hard. Oh goodness. Next side. How lovely. Okay, now I'm gonna let this sit. It looks like a little crazy right now, but I'm gonna let this sit. I don't like to bring this lip tint into this side of my mouth because I have a bunch of little lines. You see the little lines? And then when this gets in there, it just never goes well. It gets all up in my teeth and, you know, it's a mess. Like, I'm not trying to eat my lip liner. Let's clean up a little bit, put away the things that we just used into my little makeup bag, okay? And then we'll go ahead with the eyes again, all right? Yeah, we'll go ahead with the eyes now. Now, I want to be a princess, so I have some really pretty colors in this Anastasia eyeliner or eyeshadow palette that I've had for years, and then I have the Milani palette that I use on a regular basis. And this is why my brother James sometimes tells me that it look like I have like bruised brown, like bruised eyes, because I just use like natural tones, you know what I mean. So when I put like the brown all around my eye, then it looks like maybe I got punched in the face, but I didn't get punched in the face. I'm just doing makeup things. And now I'm gonna use this little fluffy brush, and I'm gonna use the lightest white color over here. And I'm just gonna bring it around, all around. And I'm gonna do that on the other side too. around, all around. Okay, cool. Now under a little bit. What shall I do now? I will use the more flat side and go to this light brown, and I'm gonna go over just the middle a bit, the middle a bit. I make the rules. So now I'm gonna go into this Anastasia color palette, open that bad boy up, and you know, I am feeling a little bit supreme. So I'm gonna use this supreme pink color. Yeah. Now, I think I will be using it with like the more flat side of this brush. And I'm gonna have it be kind of close to my lash line, like that, okay? Okay, I'll do it like on this side too, okay? But the other side looked a little bit more pigmented to me than this side. Okay. It's all right. I think that's good. Now, oh look, this one's Shookington. I think I shall try that one with the fluffy side. Little Shookington purple, because purple and pink just feels so fairy tale princess to me. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and keep this in the inner crease of the eye like that. It has a nice little shimmer to it, tiny bit. You can't really see it, honestly. I can't really see it, honestly. But it's cool. Okay, now what do we want to do? I'm going to use this dark brown called Credit. Why is brown Credit? I think that like a green should be called Credit, but that's just me. And then we're going to use the like really skinny eyeliner. Is that eyeliner pencil? To put it along the bottom lash line on both sides. Okay, I like that. I like that, yeah. And I'm gonna do that on the top a bit too. The nice thing about lining the lash line is that it makes your natural eyelashes pop and look thicker. Yeah, but with me not wanting to tight line my lashes, meaning put the eyeliner and eyeshadow like up into the waterline here, that makes my eyes actually look a little bit bigger by not tight lining it. So that's cool, because like doe eyes kind of give off some princessy cottagecore vibes a bit, I think. Oh gosh, I caught myself in the eyeball. Okay, now, how am I feeling about it? I think I like it. I want some of this wigglies. It's like a red shimmery thing. And I'd like that to be along the lash line a bit too on top. Just a bit in the corners. I wonder if it'll make much of a difference at all in the corners of the lash line. Okay, now I'd like to smoke out my eyes a bit. And for that, I'm going to use the Milani palette, and I'm going to use this light brown. Okay, and we'll just build some brown color here until we start to feel like it looks the way that we want it to. And honestly, I'm kind of liking it already. I don't want a super serious, super dark eyeshadow look, because Going for a cutesy, girly, cottagecore type princess costume fun. Yeah. Now, I'm liking the eyeshadow. It's nothing super crazy. I think that I could blend it out some more. But I think that now I'll add some shimmer, some shine, some zam. Okay, with my finger right in the middle. Oh, so cute. With my finger right in the middle. Cute, 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 cute. Like that, I do. Now, we're gonna go in with some trust issues. Do you see how many times I've used trust issues? That's funny to me. Okay, oh, look how pretty that is. No wonder I use it so much. And I just like to add a little bit of white shimmer to the corner of the eyes, again for like a doe-eyed effect. Yeah. Ooh, I like it, I like it. Okay. Okay. I just feel very singy today, very sing-songy. I am liking the way that this is turning out, and I think now I'd like to go in with my handy dandy Clinique black permanent eyeliner. Is it permanent? I think it's like 24-hour stay. I'm not sure, but I always use this because look how skinny winny this is. This is really nice to use. Sometimes it is the product. Oftentimes you can use drugstore makeup and it looks good, and you just, you know, can learn how to apply it in different ways so it doesn't look cakey and stuff like that. I've had a lot of people tell me, I can tell you spend money on makeup. Girl, I do not really. No, I don't. I mostly just use drugstore makeup, and then again I use it until there's no more and then I replace it. But this eyeliner, this thing is like 20 bucks and I will buy it whenever I get, you know, done with it and I just have to replace one. Because again, this is like the best eyeliner that I've come across. Ooh, nice. Someone posted a couple times about how winged eyeliners are out of style now, and I don't care. Winged eyeliners look good on my face, and I will continue to do whatever makeup I think looks good on my face till I decide I don't want to anymore. So, sorry. Don't come for me. Okay, I'm pulling this off. Cute. And do you see how I kind of like licked my lips a little bit and then I just rubbed my lips together? Whatever tiny little bits of pigment get stuck on my lips, then it just kind of like rubs in and just adds a little bit extra to the lip tint, and I like that. I'm gonna throw this away. The one bad thing about that lip tint is that sometimes I've had like I accidentally dropped some in the sink and then I'll come back later and I realize that it dyed my sink kind of red and it looks like somebody like got blood in the sink, and I know it's me and I feel especially bad if like I have guests and then they probably are thinking, oh my god, somebody bled all over the sink and they did not clean it up, and they're, you know, like, I don't know, maybe worried about diseases. I don't know. So if you've ever been a guest in my home and that has happened, it's my lip tint 100%. Yeah. Cute. Let me try this side. Gotta really try to focus. Jesus, please help me to make the same winged eyeliner on this side. Amen. Okay. Is it? Oh my gosh. Is it? I don't think that it is. Oh man. Is it similar? I might have to ask my husband for his opinion. My honey. I'm gonna go ask my husband. I'll be back. My husband told me that this one goes down and this one goes up. So I have a little tiny Q-tip and I'm going to I think try to make this one go up instead. I don't want to mess things up too awfully, but again, I just recognize that nothing in life is ever perfect, so like I just don't kid myself about my makeup being perfect. But that being said, like I can give a little bit of effort to try to get it to be, you know, similar to what I had originally hoped for. Okay, so this one, like my angle of brush was like this. So then maybe I could just go like this. Is it okay? Gosh, I hope so. I feel like it's worse. I fear it's worse. I fear it's worse. Am I gonna crash out? Because of my eyeliner? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Elizabeth, get it together. Oh my gosh, it gets worse every time I touch it. Okay. Oh my gosh. I've done too much. No, I've got to start over. I've got to start over with the eyeliner because this is crazy actually. All right. Gotta bring out the big dog. So I got a little bit of hair oil. I'm going to take off. Gonna take off this wing and the other wing, and then we're gonna just try to peacefully come together. It's gonna be like a dream. It's gonna be like North Korea and South Korea coming together. Like, wow, amazing. What a dream. You know, it's gonna be like that. United. Best friends. Once again. Oh. That's what I want for my pretty little eyeliners. Toilet paper. But do you see how, like, even though I did all of that, like my skin underneath the makeup that I've put on, it doesn't look like a crazy different shade or anything. And that kind of helps because I'm not a perfectionist and stuff. It helps that I don't add too many layers in a way, which, you know, compared to somebody who doesn't wear makeup at all, they're probably listening to that and saying, hey man, that's a lot more makeup than I wear. And to that I'd say yeah, but all relative. Who cares? Okay. I'm gonna stick with a short, little itty bitty eyeliner, okay? I think that's good. Okay. I'm happy with that on both sides. I'm happy with that. Okay. Now, taking care of that, I'm gonna go ahead and now add the brown credit back to the line. Okay. Okay. And you see we have recovered. We have recovered. Just gonna use the leftover credits, brown color, add that back to the crease. We're gonna brush it all out. When in doubt, you blend it out. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips a little bit. Okay. Okay. I just line the top a little bit. That's what I want. Gonna line the bottom lightly. Line the bottom lightly. Okay. Now that's done. Let's curl our lashes, add some mascara, then we'll put on fake lashes, and I think that we're good. You don't have to overcomplicate stuff in life. Yeah? Okay. If I say I'm a princess, I'm a princess. Okay. And then after this makeup, we're gonna start on the hair. And I'm basically going to curl my hair first, and then I'll do some sort of a half up, half down hairdo that will hold up my princess tiara. And I bought a bunch of like pretty hairpins, and the half up, half down hairdo will help the hairpins to all stick in place, and that'll be fun. Okay, so that's all put up, and let's add these fake eyelashes. So I got fake eyelashes, Diosa Goddess Lash Collection. I think I got these from Walmart a really long time ago, but I don't wear these often, so I'm just gonna go ahead and which ones do I want? I think I want these ones. So these ones look a little too natural, and after all, I do want like a glamorous like princess look, so it has to be a little bit more than my everyday makeup, which, you know, I basically do the same kind of makeup every day, every time I do my makeup, but like it just works so well on my face, you know? It just works so well on my face. Now I'm gonna use this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. Okay, yeah, and clear. Now honestly, fake lashes always make me a little bit nervous, because whenever I use them, the eyelash glue always gets stuck to my real lashes, and it hurts taking them off, and I always have like clumps of glue in my eyelashes for a long time after. But I read somewhere on a review online, and it said to just put like a cold cream, and so I got some, like, it's called Pond's cold cream, and they say if you do that, then put the cold cream over the eyelashes and let it sit there maybe for like 5 minutes, and then try to take off the fake eyelashes, and you shouldn't be ripping out your real eyelashes at that point. Hopefully. I'm gonna try it, because who's trying to lose real eyelashes to wear fake eyelashes? Who's trying to do that? Crazy. So you see how I'm just kind of like blowing on it a little bit? Oh, okay, it looks kind of dry. I hope it still has stick. Now once it has the eyelash glue on it and it's sticky a little bit, you're gonna want to put it on your eyelashes, and I go a little bit far out. I don't want it really close in the crease of my eye, okay, because it never sticks well in there. Okay. Jeez, is it working? Is it working? Is it good? It might be good. I don't know if I love the placement of this lash. See, I'm kind of squeezing it. Squeezing where my real lashes are to the fake lashes. Now that it's placed on there. Kind of scary business, isn't it? I don't know if I can wear these. Look how crazy this looks. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. Because here's the thing, when you wear fake eyelashes, a lot of times you have to go around in eyeliner to make the lash line look real and stuff. I don't even have eyelash glue on this one, but I just want to see how it looks. I don't know if I like this. I don't think I like this. I think it looks crazy. I'm just taking it off. Goodness, I'm not gonna do these fake lashes. I'm not gonna do it. No one can make me. I quit. Can I take them off? Can I take it off? Thank goodness that came right off. Okay. Now, because I'm not using those fake lashes, I'm gonna boost up my mascara a little bit, okay? Yeah. Man, that did not go as planned. Okay. Let's do some mascara. I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay. Now I'm gonna plug in this and I'm going to curl my hair, and then I'll come back to you guys as I put up my curls in a kind of half up, half down look, and then finally we'll go ahead and get dressed and I'll show you the final outfit. Got my hair curled, and now let's try to do some type of an updo type thing. And my part is a little bit messy, so we'll define that. Okay. I think that I can pull off the look of like Princess Belle because my hair is brown. Alright, okay, now. Let's see how the tiara looks on my head. Oh, don't break. Don't break. I wonder if I'm gonna have a hard time driving with this on. I hope not. Okay, now that this is here, how do I make sure that it stays? Maybe if I do a bit of like a bun right here in the back. Goodness. Wait, when I was in the military, I used to use this sock for a sock button. I'm gonna try to use it now. This is enough hair but I just got a little bit of the hair around my crown, and now I'm gonna make it into a ponytail. Okay. And now from here, I don't think it's gonna be enough hair. We'll try. Put this in here and then kind of spread it around. Use a little elastic. That's not gonna work. Use a black elastic. Please work. Okay. Spread it out. Using this little comb. If you start at the top of it and then go down, it helps to distribute the hair a little bit evenly. Now, hairspray. Gonna ask my husband how it looks. What do you guys think? I'm gonna honestly, it was enough. It was enough hair that I have to cover the sock. Now, you see how I'm putting the excess hair on either side. Okay. Now, I really do not want the hair moving, but I don't think that this little elastic is gonna fit over it well. What can I do? Maybe I can add more rubber bands. Okay, that should be good. Now, oh wait, I don't even have to secure all of the hair around it. I could, oh my gosh, this is a good idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take hair on this side and I'm gonna make a little braid here. Okay, a really simple braid. 3 strands, and we'll twist them. Okay, now I can take my little baby elastic and I will tie that. Cute. Now we'll do this on the other side. Okay, let's split it into 3. And we'll just braid it down in these 3 little bits. And then I'm going to wrap these 2 pieces around the bun part. Okay, secure this with a little elastic. Can I go like this? Yeah, and then like this. and I'll just put the little leftover bits into the bun. Okay, and now I will use a bit of a hair tie that I have on my wrist, because I don't want to look for another one. That should be just fine. Just fine, mate. Okay, and then I will add some of these really cute little pins all around. Ow. Pulling some of my hair. This is more stuff that I have done for my hair right now than I did when I got married. But I'm going to a little parade for kids. It's gonna be in downtown, and they are gonna have someone that's dressed up as Pocahontas, which I think is really cool. And then the kids get to meet Pocahontas, and they get to have free popsicles and watch like parades of princesses. How fun. So I'm going to join them. I'm not in the parade or anything, but I heard about it, and a couple of months ago I was looking around at stuff at the flea market, and I saw a really cheap tiara and a bunch of these really pretty hairpins, and it was like for $1, so I was like, I just decided to get it, you know, and I'm glad that I did. Okay, now how would I put these in? I'm gonna try to make things look kind of symmetrical to my hair. This is like, I watch Chinese dramas sometimes, and the royalty oftentimes have their hair kind of like that. I like it. It's fun to be able to dress up. Okay, and I'm just kind of, I'm going to pin this back in here. So cute. I love it. Now this, come on, like that. Now I don't believe I'll be able to drive with the tiara on, but what do you think of my hair? she's a princess. Now I'm gonna have my husband pick out what kind of earrings he thinks will look best, and I'm gonna change and I'll be back. This is the look. Gloves on. I am a princess. This is really fun. This is cute. I like it. I like it. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a magical day. And God bless you. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Bye.